Welcome back, 108s. We are back with another PSVR 2 headset setup. Not really a tutorial, just showing you the steps for those people that's interested. First thing we had to do is update the headset. Now, I was like, man, another wait, I want to jump into play, but the update was split seconds. Look how fast that was. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you a quick video and how easy it is to get started. And we know from the old PlayStation VR headset, the hardware was like, damn, this is a lot to set up. And a lot of people needed some real tutorials. So basically, this is a step-by-step simple video that's on your PlayStation, and it shows you how to connect everything. Now, those stereo headsets look pretty good, they sound pretty good, but I'm using my Sony Bluetooth headsets, man. I think they're awesome, but I am plugging them up through the wire, and they are also noise canceling. So now that we got the software installed, and it's telling me, basically trying to force me to use these headsets, and I was like, I refuse to take these headsets. But let's move on. Now, the next thing, after you get the firmware updated, you plug in your stereo headphones of your choice. The next thing to do is to plug up your controllers directly to the PlayStation with the USB-C cable with a USB on the other end that is supplied by PlayStation. First, you plug it in, and you hit the PlayStation button on the right controller, and then you proceed to do the left and follow the same steps. You talking about a simple setup? Lord have mercy. This is the best setup I've ever done for any VR headset. Very simplistic, straight to the point, and it really needs no explanation. Now, before you actually put the headset on, you gotta test for lighting. And how you do that is you hit the function button with your lights on in your room, obviously, and it will calibrate the light source in your room. That'll make it so the inside out tracking is working perfectly fine, and it calibrates to the ambience and lumens of your room. I thought that was amazing. You didn't have to do anything inside the headset, just push the function button and it was automatic. Setup is a dream. And before you put the headset on, I love what Sony has done here. They have gave you an example of clearing out the space. It has to be 1 meter by 1 meter of play area. And yes, you could choose to stand up and play, or you could choose and have that sit down experience. It's good that they're taking you through these visual steps, so when you get your headset, it will be self-explanatory. Besides, listen to your boy Lemetius at 108 Dragons TV. Cheap plug. Now, once again, step-by-step visual on-screen directions and assistance. And basically, it sits on your head like the previous model. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got the tightening knob in the rear. You sit over your eyes, but that accordion that's in the front that shields you from the light in your room, man, that thing don't let in no light. That's a fact. Once you pop in your earbuds, you ready to set it up. Let's go. Now this kind of blew my socks off. Now the eye tracking really came from Canon cameras that use, when you looked at the optical OLED screens, that you could use the autofocus and look around. Now it's sort of like a damn mini game to get your eyes into these holes and get it where you, of course, you want the blue area and not the yellow hazard area at the bottom. But I really was shocked how well the eye tracking worked. Man, absolutely an amazing feature, and it works so well in games, as you will get to see when I drop some gameplay in these future videos. But to get my eyes lined up was a simple task. Adjust the headset. Make sure that the headset is sitting on the bridge of my nose, and bam, it basically fell into line. And boy, like I said, the tracking is sweet. Here we go. Boom, done. Let's move on to the next section. And now that we have the eyes calibrated, let's go and see what this inside out tracking looking like shout out to them for taking us from the Quest 2, which took it from the VR from PC. Look how it labels each controller. As you see, yes, it is black and white. I am sitting down, but it tells you right and left on screen. I get to look around my whole movie room, and yes, it is simplistic setup. That's what I'm talking about. Sony, kudos for you for making this very simple as a setup, and as you see, it is crystal clear right now. Good job. Now this is something I want you to check out. Look at this eye tracking ability of this headset, man. This is definitely going to be amazing in different games. Look at this quick eye test, and as when you see the dot, I am officially looking, and I have to follow this with my eyes. Now you're saying, okay, I'm looking at this dot around the screen. What will this entail? It does two parts of this test. It does the black screen, and then it does the white screen with the red dots. Now, once you do this, it has an eye tracking calibrator that when you officially are finished, you get to check, you get to see where your eyes is looking. Now check this out. I'm looking at these dots, and look, it is following my eyes flawlessly. This eye tracking, look how fast I'm moving my eyes. This eye tracking in video games is going to change the way we play. Now I know y'all seen this before. This is where you gotta map out your room and show the PlayStation and the VR headset your playing area. Now once again, it maps out the geometry of your room just by you looking in the direction. Yeah, y'all see that. Xbox Series X fridge. Y'all saw that. We might go back to that. But anyway, let's get back to the video. This thing works flawlessly. You have to look at the floors, you gotta look at the walls, you gotta look at the ceiling. So it maps out your play area so you don't get any hiccups in gameplay. And shout out to them for taking that from Oculus Quest 2 and making it happen. Excellent decision to put that in there. Facts. Yes, that's how simple it is. Once you look down, you make sure that your floor could be seen and it's hovering off the ground a little bit. Very simplistic, very excellent setup. Kudos goes out to Sony and PlayStation for making this happen like so easily. Then you choose your sitting and your standing position, or however you want to play games. I'm a sitter, not a quitter. So I sit down and play my games. Listen, man, I got more content coming. I have more live playthroughs, and I will be dropping more gameplay of me and my experiences with this PlayStation VR for the next 30 days. We will be putting it in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Stop by, say hello, and if you have any questions, ask your boy Lemon. I got you. Fast.